Hello everyone. So today I was just, reviewing my channel and I realized that I have not properly introduced myself yet. And that the only place I've actually talked about myself is when I make some videos of things that happened to me in school or some dumb kids in school about them. That's the only time I actually talk about myself or I've just given a simple description. But there's a lot to me that I did mention in the description or didn't. I don't really know. Okay, but the thing is that I really need to talk about this because I want people to know the type of person I am. Okay, so I'll start with my name, regular thing. So I'm Sakura, but as I'm Kyojuro and Goku's younger sister, I am Sakura and Goku. Okay. Then let's talk about my age, and that would be I'm 14 years old. Yeah, just a little kid. I'm still like, okay. Then I have like my favorites, like my likes and dislikes. Okay, let's talk about that. I am obsessed with lavender. You can see my headset purplish, kind of lavenderish too. Then my hair, yeah, my hair also there, and I am also obsessed with black. Yeah, you can just look at me and you can tell that I am obsessed with these two colors. I'm just obsessed. I love these colors. And other things that I like the food I like to eat. I love white sauce pasta. Okay, I love to eat it. I will, and 100% will, overeat it if you give me an unlimited access. I would turn into Monkey the Luffy. Yeah, while eating it, I'll be Luffy. I'll be eating so much that my stomach swells up. And then what do I like to drink? I love coffee, but I prefer it light because strong coffee just makes me wake up all night, that I do anyways. Okay, but I like to drink coffee. And yeah, I also love ice cream. I love ice cream. I am addicted to it. And you might call me a 4-year old for this, but I like chocolate. Okay? Chocolate and strawberry and mango. Yeah. My favorite fruit is also mango. Then comes strawberry, by the way. I also like that. So yeah, my favorite fruit. And my favorite flavor are ice cream too. So if I'm ever mad at someone, just buy me an ice cream. And it's all good from here. Alright, just buy me an ice cream and I won't say a word. Okay? That's all I need. Ice cream! Then for cold drinks, I often prefer lemonade. Yeah. I like lemonade. I love lemonade. Then, for my dislikes, I don't know why, but except for black, I just don't like dark colors. Like, you could give me a dark shade of blue, and I'd be like, no. No, I don't need this. And if it's like a darker shade of red, I'm just gonna go ahead and say, that looks like blood. For no reason. I'd be like, that looks like blood, man. Yeah. I don't think I'll be wearing something bloody on me. No, no, I don't want that. Okay. So that's my dislikes. Then my hobbies. Well, my hobbies, you could say watching videos, yapping. The only thing productive that I even like to do is drawing. Okay, at the least that's the most productive thing that I will ever do. Okay, then that's it. Then what I'm good at. I am good at being useless. Yeah, I'm so good in it that I can actually grab an award for it, a worldwide award. Cause I'll be in my bed all day long, scrolling through videos, doing absolutely nothing. But, laughing. That's it. I have to keep my mental state at peace, so I'm gonna watch some videos for that. Yeah. Then what I'm bad at. I am terrible at communicating. Yeah. When I say communicating, I don't mean texting. I mean talking. Real life talking. I am terrible at it. Yeah. Like, I can go to a restaurant and instead of saying, hello, I am sitting at table 12. Can I get some fries? I'll be saying, hello, I am fries at table 12. Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna believe that I am actually fries. But I do like fries. Yeah, I do like fries. Okay. So, yeah, terrible at talking, but not typing. I can easily type, but I cannot be someone's type. That's a different story. Then, some other things I like that I am also obsessed with is anime and playing games. Though I often forget to hit the record button while, playing a game, I forgot to hit the record button. So please don't forget to hit the subscribe button down there too. Okay? Okay? I'll try to upload more often after my exams are over. Cause they just seem never ending sometimes. Okay? Like mine and like tomorrow-ish. From the day I'm recording actually. They end kinda tomorrow-ish, but I can't trust it. I cannot trust it. You know, my exams end tomorrow, and guess what? I have a class test scheduled for this Friday. It's never ending. And yeah, each class test for some reason just has to carry marks. Like, can it just be a simple quiz? I'd be okay with a quiz because it does not cost me marks. I mean, like, the quiz that doesn't cost me marks, of course. I'd be okay with that. And also, my favorite anime, I've mentioned I like anime. So, my favorite anime. Okay, I got top two. And the top two are actually gonna tie. They're like my first phase, and I can't really decide between them. So it's like I like Demon Slayer and Assassination Classroom. I also like Spike's Family. I love the new season that's just came. And Anya, she is the cutest. Okay, we cannot argue more than saying that Anya is the cutest character alive. Well, at least as many I've seen, okay? But Anya's still the cutest, okay? Then, yeah, I just love to watch anime. I'm just gonna be useless in my bed and watching anime. I've seen many, I guess. So many that I can't even remember the names. But let's just say it like that. Then, let's talk about music, because I am addicted to it. You see these headphones? They're always blasting with music. Yeah, full volume. I know I'm gonna be deaf by 30, but still, man. Who cares? I want my music. So let's just say I like calm sometimes, and then the other I'm just looking for something, metal. So we can say that sometimes I'm just sitting here looking for some calming blue, and the others I'm just looking for a funk or rock. Okay, I am a mixed category. If you want to have ADHD, go ahead and check my playlist. You're gonna be terrified that how can I have those two songs in the same playlist because they're like mixed up. By the way, the Spotify link given in this YouTube links is not the one I'm talking about. I'm talking about the one that I made in my mom's phone. Okay? So yeah, I'm talking about that one. I ain't given the link to that one. I don't want people being concerned about my mental health here, okay? So then we can say that favorite artist, well, for English, I like Alan Walker and Panic at the Disco. Then for Japanese, I got three, and they're like all my top one. I cannot decide between them. So it's Ado, Nine Lana, and Rokodinachi. I cannot just, decide who comes below one another because I am obsessed with their songs so much. Okay? So yeah, those two are the languages I usually listen to songs in. Yeah. And then let's just say, yeah. Oops, oops, oh, oh, oh. My pencil fell into the infinity castle. Yeah. And by that, I mean my messy bed. I was playing with a pencil. and it fell into Infinity Castle. Well, guess Nakime will find it. Yeah, yeah, I just hope she does. I have no contract with demons, by the way, except for Nesco. She's cute. Okay, she's cute. Okay. Then I also like to read mangas. Yeah, I'm gonna be like, I have a collection of mangas because I love mangas. Then I also like to do origami sometimes. I'm not good at it. I'm just saying I like it. I'm not saying I'm good at it. Then what is my team? Space? Yeah. My favorite team? Space. I love space. Like I love astronomy so much. Yeah. You can give me an astronomy book and I'll be sitting there and it'll be finished by the day. Okay? I'll be actually stuck to it. I love it. And yeah, that's quite it actually. And let me just think harder about what else I like and not like. Oh yeah, I also forgot. I don't like it when people are like rude to each other. I don't care if they're rude to me or not. I just don't like it if they're rude to anyone for absolutely no reason. Cause the only reason you should be rude to someone is because they're rude to you, and that justifies it. Well, honestly, if that was true, then the world would be peaceful, very peaceful. And what else? What else? What do I like? I don't want to end the video at something I don't like. So yeah. Well, let me think hard. Hmm. Oh yeah, I really like to eat all the time. Yeah, cause you can ask my mom, and she'll be very annoyed at one fact, and that is that. Well, I don't care if it's 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. I'm gonna wake her up and say, "Mom, is there anything good to eat? Cause I don't know how to cook, and the cooking I make is practically burning something." Yeah, I remember once my mom told me to pour water into the pan and I accidentally poured oil. Don't ask me how I pulled out that stupidity, but we can say that I was just 7 years old. So, yeah, that was pretty stupid of me. So, I am a disaster master, and when I was quite young, I was quite an extrovert. Like you could say when I was 7. Like we all have that 3 a.m. thoughts that are like, remember 7 years back, you did that. Remember, now be embarrassed about it. Your brain always says that. Because mine does. So I was like laying in bed at like 3 a.m. I don't know the time. My phone got confiscated. They found out that I was playing games like the night before, so it got confiscated. So let's just say that I was laying in bed and I don't know what time it was. I'm pretty sure it was definitely a time I should be asleep. But my brain was like, hey, you remember? So let me just tell you what my brain told me to remember. And that was that when I was like 7 or 6, I was like in an elevator, okay? And there was a pizza delivery guy who was standing there with a lot of pizzas. So I got hungry. Okay, I was hungry. So my 7-year-old self went and asked that man, "Hey, can you give me a pizza real quick?" And my mom told me I have to order it and pay for it. The I don't really remember that clearly, but I think the pizza delivery dude was also laughing and laughing a lot. Cause yeah, my little self arc was even more chaotic than my now persona. That's because I have actually, well, there's a food delivery chain in our area, and it delivers food so quickly that even I was actually shocked. How I You can't even cook it that quickly. How is it even here? So yeah, I kind of asked the dude who was delivering it, "Hey, which rocket ship do you come in?" I mean, why? Why did I ask that? So, and yeah, as a child, I have broken a chandelier. I admit I've broken a chandelier. Okay, so football is not a game that you should be playing inside your house, right? But it was the lockdown. I was forced to be inside my house. Guess what I did? I played football inside. And the ball went and struck the chandelier up there. And yeah, you can you can tell it was terrible. And then I got scolded really terribly too. Okay. So yeah, I was quite destructive as a child. That I am still. Cause I don't think anyone breaks a phone in 2 months. I don't know how, but it just stopped working. Okay? Stopped working, you know? So yeah, I'm quite destructive. Yeah, I think I should add that to my specialities. When I go to work and when I go to an interview, yeah, they'll be asking, what are you good at? And I'll be saying, I'm good in destructing things. I think I'm gonna traumatize them. So yeah, don't leave me around sensitive objects. Okay? Fragile things. They're not my thing. Oh, so now I understand why I'm heartbroken. Okay. But that's a different story. Well, that's me, okay? I don't know how, but I just kind of break things that easily. I don't know what superpowers I was given. Yeah. Yeah. And I also like love, love to, you know, be a brat sometimes. Cause I'd be sitting in class and if someone throws a tantrum at me and I'm gonna be like, just, your brain cells are pretty countable. Yeah. That's gonna be my comeback. I don't know why. Your brain cells are pretty countable. And I also act like a 4-year old. Give me ice cream, chocolates, or anything. Okay? Give me ice cream, chocolates, yeah, anything. And I'll be literally the happiest girl alive. Yeah, I'd be the happiest girl alive. So one day I was just sipping some, coffee, some packaged coffee from a sipper, from some straw. And I was like, shaking my legs like a little kid. You know how they swing their legs and wobble their head like this? So I was like this. So I was just being that idiot and sipping coffee. Someone in my class came to me and said, "You look like a 4-year old." And I was like, "Yeah, and you act like a 60-year-old granny." So yeah, let's leave the granny alone. Okay, and well, there are quiet kids who are like super quiet, not because they don't like to talk, because their voices are way too slow to hear, way too slow to hear for human ears, for human capacity. So yeah, some girl was like talking to me and I did not notice because guess what? I had my headset on. She tapped my shoulder and said, "Are you deaf?" And I said, "Are you dumb?" Okay. So yeah, I just like to do that. I don't know why I come up with these idiotic things for no reason. Okay, so that's all for today, I guess. Okay, bye!